Hello class, in this video I'll be discussing the end behavior of the graph of a polynomial function. Let's begin. Later in this section you'll be asked to sketch the graph of a polynomial function given its equation. And in order to do that, you must be able to identify the graph's end behavior. The leading term of a polynomial dictates the end behavior of the polynomial. N is the largest exponent in the polynomial function written in standard form and is called the degree. This means the leading coefficient and the degree dictate the end behavior of its graph. Now there are 4 different scenarios when it comes to end behavior. If the leading coefficient is positive, the right-handed behavior finishes up. If the degree is even, then the graph has the same left-handed and right-handed behavior. If the degree is odd, then the graph has opposite left-handed behavior. If the leading coefficient is negative, then the right-hand behavior finishes down. If the degree is even, the graph has the same left-handed and right-handed behavior. If the degree is odd, the graph has opposite left-handed and right-handed behavior. So now let's take a look at an example. Use the end behavior of the graph below to determine if A, the degree of the polynomial function is even or odd, and B, the leading coefficient is positive or negative. I'm going to start by identifying the right-handed behavior. As the graph travels to the right, it decreases forever. So the right-handed behavior finishes down. If we look at the left-handed behavior, the function increases forever. This means the graph has opposite left-handed and right-handed behavior. Now from this information, we can identify the degree of the polynomial and the sign of its leading coefficient. Since the right-handed behavior finishes down and the graph has opposite left-handed and right-handed behavior, we can state that the degree is odd and the leading coefficient is negative. Here are 2 examples of polynomials that have an odd degree and whose leading coefficient is negative. Both of these functions will have the same end behavior as the one in the example. Now let's do the same thing in number 4. We want to determine if the degree of the polynomial function is even or odd, and if the leading coefficient is positive or negative. So again, I'm going to start by identifying the right-handed behavior. As the graph travels to the right, it increases forever. So we can say that the right-handed behavior finishes up. If we identify the left-handed behavior, notice that the graph also increases as the graph travels to the left. So in this case, the graph has the same left-handed and right-handed behavior. So referring to the chart, we can state that the degree is even and the leading coefficient must be positive. Here are 2 examples of polynomial functions that have the same end behavior. In each case, the leading coefficient is positive and the degree is even. And we are done.